Now I'm going to have a go at completing the ground floor here, so I need the internal walls and that as well. Just to let you know now, I've done a little bit of, I've moved the PDF back into its position and I'm in wireframe at the moment, okay, so I can see down below the floors. I changed these windows to 450s. I changed this window to this Nordan one because the other one didn't have a sill and was annoying me. Okay, that's that. Now, before I do the internal walls, uh, I might put in the first floor here. Okay, so I've taken a dimension there, 2778. So I'm going to use an 18 plywood on top of a 200 zone for my joists. Now, they could be solid timber joists, or they could be open web, or whatever you decide to do here. So I'm going to go into the first floor plan here. Okay, and again, this is where my grids on the internal face come into their own. So I'll go into architecture and floor. Now, timber suspended floor, edit type. I'm going to duplicate this one, and okay, I'll just call it that. Actually, I'll give it a, so it'll be floor type underscore T1, T2, which would be, shouldn't it? Okay, floor type T2. I'm going to change the gray scale color to here, solid fill. Wood sheeting, I'm going to pick a plywood here, and I'm going to my HBA, HBA plywood. Okay, that's that one. It's going in at 18. And then this is going to be a structural timber zone of 200. Now, notice that I'm not putting in a plasterboard underneath that because I'd be putting in a ceiling, and the plasterboard on the underneath of the floor will not host lights, whereas a ceiling will host lights. If we get to that point of putting lights in, that's where that will come into its own. Now I'll have to do a cutout here for the stairs, but don't attach. Okay, back into my section here now. Let's take a look at that. Right. Oh, I didn't change the dimension here. That's no problem. I'm going to align that now. Do this, align the top of that. There we go. Now let's just do a check on that. Just annotate. To the underside is 2560. That's grand, gives me plenty of height to play with there. So that's that one. Now the reason I'm doing that is that this 2560, that is going to be the height of my ground floor walls. All right, so we go into wall here, and we'll pick up an internal partition stud. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one, edit, I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to just check in here. So one plasterboard 75. Okay, so that's going to be 100 mil in total. Rather than air infiltration, I don't know why that happens in there. We're going to make a wood stud layer, and that has my yellow in it as well, because we probably will insulate this as well too. And while I'm at it, I'll change my plasterboard to my HBA plasterboard as well. HBA plasterboard. Okay, and this one will change as well. You can see that a lot of time is taken up with setting these things up, And one of the secrets of Revit is, again, having all these already made, so they just need to choose them and get straight into the modeling. And that's where your template comes into its own. And I know you're doing an exercise with Tom at the moment in which you're building your template. We do that specifically so that you have the skills now to develop your own template with your own walls, with your own floors and everything else like that, with all of this kind of stuff already set up, so it's not taking up time, modeling time as such. Okay, that's good. And okay, now we'll do wall center line here just for the moment, and I'm just going to lash these in. Now let's just get in as far as there. I'll come back to that. It's penetrating through. Okay, so we need to do that. That's just a little service corridor there. Across here, I like to get these in, and then I'll put some dimensions on it, and I'll adjust from there. Okay, escape ones. Now this is one that will more than likely change because it'll depend on the position of the stairs as such. Yeah, I'll go the whole way with this. I will have to adjust that one, I know. Now there's all my internal walls in. So escape. Now I don't think that's going to happen here, so let me just check this to see. Now I can disallow the join, but I'm just going to check the okay, so the core boundary is around that. If I move the core boundary up, will it stop that? Don't think so. Oh, it has. It's gone in as far as there. That's probably right, maybe, you know. Okay, something like that. Right. Okay. And again, that is a service cavity as such there, but you can see the way the plaster boards are coming around the corner. That one is not. So I'm going to go check this again. Let's just keep an eye on that one there. Let's go back in here, and let's just move this core boundary down one. Okay, let's see if it has any effect there. No, it's brought both of the plaster boards through. Okay, so if I undo that one and undo that one, okay, what I should have is my two plaster boards meeting up there. All right. Okay. Just don't think the wall needs to penetrate through right to here, though. That's annoying me. Disallow join. Let's go back into hidden line here. Yeah. So I need to actually pick that and just pull that back as far as there. Alright. Now that's probably better. So that one is done already. Okay, see what I mean about kind of just double checking these things here. Disallow join, pull that back to the second plaster line. And we'll do the same here. Disallow join, pull that back to the second plaster line. Now at least you have these editing tools that will allow you to do this messing around. To get it right, but get it right here, and your construction drawings will look the part there as well. Okay, now I'll pop in a few doors and the other bits and pieces here. Right click, right, select all instances visible in the view, and we didn't want to go up to there, did we? We wanted a top offset of minus 218. Apply. Why are we doing that? If we're going to the section here now, Okay, so that wall you can see now is coming to the underside of that one there. So I can, it creates a closed boundary, so I can put in the ceiling, and it's not penetrating through as it wouldn't do anyway in the wall there. So that's what I worked out that dimension for there. Okay.